Back to another YouTube video. Hope everybody is healthy and happy as always. I thought I would bring you into a bit of a day in the life video again of what I do on a daily basis, and that's I check on my YouTube because that gives me motivation to keep posting videos. I answer a couple of texts, emails, and look at the costs for this month and things like that. So, prime example, right now, I do apologise. I do have Netflix on and the fire going, but right now I'm looking at YouTube due to there's a video that has just launched today. So this is all looking really good. Things like this, that gives me a lot of motivation. 1,364 views in the last 28 days, and I haven't posted much, so it's kind of up and down and up and down. And then obviously if I drop this a wee bit, there we go, that video here, there, has just come out today, public. There is other ones, but I don't want to spoil them that are coming out. Let me just quickly change this before I move the camera. And then I will go on to things like apologies. I need to turn this screen quickly for 2 secs. I go on to things like this, so expenses for this month and what the company has had to spend. Oh, almost. We're debating focusing. There we go. Oh no, we've completely unfocused again. Thanks for that. There we go. So things like this, WD-40, we've had to spend £50. Spray paint, £9. Cherry Picker insurance, £1,400. Clothing and workwear, that was £99 for a pair of work boots. It's just things like this. I have to go through all the expenses, and I need to figure out what's been spent and what's coming in. That's kind of my job. Creating invoices that need to be sent to companies, so I can give you a slight example of something like that.
Everybody relax. Blanket, go and see Susie.
Apologies, it's white so it doesn't want to focus. So stuff like that, they're invoices. Which obviously, did I zoom out there? Yes, I did. Which obviously I don't want to show too much of because some of it is personal, but I want to be as transparent as possible because I want people, if people get inspired to build a company like this, design a company like this. Now obviously this is a family run business, so my family's involved, but I want people to know if they're going to do a business like this, there's expenses that you don't expect. Like prime example, spray paint, £9. Right? It doesn't sound like a lot, and it isn't. It's £9, but that all adds up. So every month there's materials, there's tools, there's things you have to buy. Like high-vis jackets. I'm wearing one. These were very expensive, but it was part of the business because these are custom designed with all of our stuff on the back. So yeah, it's just making sure things are in order, things are organised, going through YouTube, seeing how that's looking, seeing how the stats are looking, because I enjoy it. It gives me enjoyment looking at it. Figuring out if I'm going to post any shorts soon. I'm not sure what shorts I would post at the moment, so I need to think about that. And then reading through comments that people have left.
I think there could be an issue.
When we should pay a visit? Excuse me?
And also talking to people to create the ideas that I want to create. So I've just finished a text conversation there with a friend, well, a family member. Another friend of mine doesn't respond, and she'll know who she is, she just doesn't respond. I just look at things like that, and I have just remembered I ordered food and I completely forgot about it.
What you fucking talking about? You baldy fucking cunt.
Alright, keep your head.
Oh, that's good. If this will focus. Food's on its way. I get to see where it's coming from and when it's going to be here. So that's on its way, and I am covering my address by doing that. But that's good. I had forgotten about that, so it's a bonus that it hasn't left yet. So yeah, I do that. I watch Netflix as I'm doing it. I have the fire on, and to be fair, my fire is actually getting a bit low. Oh yeah, there's no wood in that at all. So get a couple of logs in there to keep it going. A little bit of kindling always helps. Lovely. Get that shut, open that, and it should just start to take off. Get things lit. Lovely. Something about an open fire, like a real one, not an electric one. Can't complain about it. I just wait until it's lit a wee bit and things are taking off, so I'm looking up here, making sure that's all nice and dandy. And I'm quite happy with that. Get the air door shut, allow that to kind of settle down, and then it'll do its own thing. And it'll sizzle away. But there's not much on today. I'm just doing things like that. Obviously, the Spider cherry picker is sitting right there under its tarpaulin on the trailer, and there's nothing really else here. For an example, that's obviously one of our other trailers, but our big white cargo trailer actually isn't here at the moment. It's off-site somewhere else, and I can't tell you where. I'm not allowed to, so can't tell you that. But yeah, it's things like that. It's going through files. So this is all easy access stuff. So it's establishing what's to be used, what's not to be used is the kind of concept. Can't show you that. Apologies. Can't show you that. It's useful. Okay, so it's photos like this that are taken on scene that we'll use for our Facebook profile, and then photos like that where there's an employee on the basket, or that. But then as well, part of easy access, let me see if I can find them, photos like that. I think it might actually be down here. It's creating things like this. I've just realised you can see the phone number. Okay, there you go. It's creating things like that, which I designed for the business. Apologies, I need to move that camera 2 seconds. Let me just double check here. Can I show that? Yeah, just need to cover that. And then creating things like that. So that's obviously the magnet on our truck. That's what that looks like. Just going to close that. But yeah, there's lots and lots of files that are taken, photos and photos and photos. There you go. Photos and photos and photos. So to see what's going to get used for our Facebook page, that all goes on my laptop under easy access. Obviously my background's me and my daughter. Because all the photos are taken on one of these cameras, so depending on what camera I'm vlogging on, the other one's used for taking photos. And one of my very strict rules is if you take photos that day and you film that day, both of the SD cards need to be read off the computer, saved to whatever file they need to be, and then the SD cards cleared immediately. Because I hate the idea of getting up, going out to film, and the SD cards are full. That would just be a complete waste of time. So that's #1 rule, which actually goes very well. Obviously I do a lot of editing on this laptop. I am starting to realise, and I will admit this, it's starting to get a bit slow. So eventually I'm going to upgrade this laptop, as I have a MacBook Air. It's starting to get a tad slow, which is quite frustrating obviously for my behalf. And as well, obviously, I use this thing, which is my iPad. I use this a lot for different jobs on different sites, and obviously the background to this is my daughter. But I do a lot of editing on this as well. So if we go to here and here, I do a lot of editing on this iPad.
Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope everybody's healthy and happy as always.
I don't actually remember if that video was posted,
Easy access Argyle.
but that was a video that was edited, done, nothing to do with me anymore. Delete that project. That should be clear, set, ready to go, so I can just immediately click on things, have it prepared and be able to edit. I actually just saw something there which I would quite like to share. Was this. This is a hat I designed. Now, that's not the only thing I designed. Yeah, I feel as though this can be shown, so I'm going to, for the first time ever, I'm actually going to show this. My studio, because I want to show this, and if anybody's interested, then you're welcome to do your part. So this is obviously my phone, and obviously, as you can read at the top, my products, but these are mine. So these are t-shirts designed, all the revenue will go to Hallie. All this revenue will go to Hallie. These are designed on her behalf. Things like this, so these t-shirts. I really like the font on the back. Obviously that, come on camera, that kind of drip effect, really like them. Oh, can't show you that, sorry, apologies. Things like hoodies. That's designed for Hallie, so all the revenue would go to Hallie. Obviously I have hats, which are really quite cool. And my favourite one, as long as this focuses, so don't know how well you can see this. Oh, apologies. Come on you. It's quite hard to do with one hand. Come on. Right. RCV, established 2020. So obviously that stands for Robbie Callahan Vlogs, established in 2020. And then on the back, Family CEO. Which I don't know how well you can see that. There you go. So yeah, this is clothing I own. I designed, it's the same as these kind of jumpers.
You write so well.
It's just fun stuff. And this is all designed, like I said, in the intent of it's all children's sizes, this, and all the revenue for these are for Hallie. They'll go into a bank account especially for Hallie. So these are obviously quite nice designs. So yeah, this is kind of my day. I was not expecting to show my clothing side of things, but yes, I own clothing, I own products. There's things probably everybody out there buys and they don't actually know that I own it, or I'm selling them it, or it's coming from one of my accounts that people don't know about. But that's another side of my business that I have to keep on track of, which I'm the first to admit I never do. I'm tragic at keeping track of anything. That's why I've got spreadsheets and bar graphs and charts and everything that I need to keep track of. But yeah, I own a clothing brand. I would call it merch, but obviously I don't have very many views, so it's not merch. It's just a clothing brand called RCV. I'm not going to link it in the description. I'm not going to link it anywhere because I'm not prepared for loads to be bought yet. Like I don't feel I'm in the place yet where I want to see people wearing my merch, my clothing brand. Harleys are available, and if you want them you can find them, but obviously that is my clothing. That's all I've got at the moment, bar secret things like, if you give me 1 second, secret things like these. So this is obviously, I own this design, I own this brand.
Boss, if you would have told me in school that I'd be earning better money, shopping packs of weed, a Virgin Mary.
Apologies, I'm just showing you a thumbnail. But yes, these are all my clothing. These are ones that have not been released yet. That's actually one of my favourites. I just think that looks absolutely fantastic. But that hasn't been released yet. So when everything is fully up and running, I will then eventually link it. But I didn't do it for people to buy it. I bought it for, I designed it for me. I like it, and if YouTube was to ever take off, then they would be the first ones that I would pump out in a large quantity. But they're cool, and eventually in these videos you will start to see me wearing different pieces of clothing that will say RCV on it, as obviously I'm the owner of RCV and Robbie Callahan Vlogs, which is really cool. And for anybody asking, yes, it's copyrighted, I own it, so don't use it. I won't sue you because I can't be bothered, but don't use it. But yeah, for just now, that's my life. Doing that, watching Netflix, waiting on food to arrive. So if I actually have a look, he's on his way. Is he here yet? Dude's still not here. 6 minutes away. Right, well, waiting on that because I'm hungry. And yeah, that is, right now that's my day so far. I'm sure there might be a bit more vlogging, I'm not 100% sure. So it's that, bit of Netflix, bit of fire, check the camera bag, check on the clothing side of things. And yeah, and Maya's sitting in her rocking chair, her favourite place to sit. So yeah, if there's no more after this, I apologise, boring video. But there is lots to come. There's people now involved, there's people that want to do things. That makes it easier. One friend of mine, I won't name her, but one friend of mine, we were meant to go on a camping trip, which I wanted to film, she knew all about, and she's scared of the rain. She doesn't want to camp in the winter, so I accept that. But there'll be solo campings, there'll be some other stuff. Obviously Christmas is coming up, I'm not really sure what the script is there yet, but I hope everybody's healthy and happy as always. If I don't see you after this clip, thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do, I don't mind. I don't do this for revenue, I do this because I enjoy it. I don't make any money off of YouTube, I'm not that big yet, I just enjoy filming and making videos. I spend more money on these videos than I've ever made from these videos, including people that have paid me. So if I don't see you after this clip, I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I hope you all have an amazing Halloween. If I don't see you by Halloween, I should. But whatever happens after this clip, happens after this clip. So I'll see you